Alright, so in this one we're going to be going over the data mines, and there's not much coming. You can see it here. There is the Battle Gauntlet that's resetting, which is Jiren right now. I believe Battle Gauntlet gives, what, 700 CC or something? It's resetting. Now it's Bardock. Gauntlet is a pretty, free mode. Like, you don't do anything. You skip to stage 70, and then you just play a bot for 30 stages. You get CC. You waste energy. Okay, free CC, whatever. I don't think it's a good mode, but it's free. Just take it. Obviously, LF Frieza and Kakarot Goku Zenkais are coming tonight, both of them. Their sleeves, I think Goku's sleeves are phenomenal, but Frieza has some ugly-ass sleeves. Then we have these new equips. One is probably from PvP. One of these two, I assume this Bardock-looking one, is going to be from Kakarot Goku's event. That's going to get revamped and come back. And then, the other one may be LF Z Power event for Frieza, one of these. I don't know. One's for PvP though, one's from the other two. So that's all there. Then obviously Kakarot Goku's event coming back. And the Battle Gauntlet, once again, like I just stated. Then we have the Legends Ultimate Pickup banner. Also, you can't summon, it seems, for Kakarot Goku. So I guess his Zenkai might be a little time gated. If not, we'll figure it out when the game goes up. But for now, all we know is you can only summon for Frieza's because there's no Kakarot Goku summonable banner right here. You don't see it, right? These are the only two banners that are coming tonight. This is Zenkai LF Frieza. Then this Ultimate Pickup. I'm just going to go over it now because we have very little information out right now, and I'm waiting for more. This banner is okay. Is it worth summoning? No. LF Broly is replaced on movies. Kid Buu, you have Blue 21, who's still good enough. LF Frieza will be very, very, very good. Preliminary, not even knowing the kit. I just know LF Frieza is going to be very good, probably a high S tier unit, but not worth going for. And then Namek Goku, you'll pull him eventually to 7 stars, right? If you don't have him Zenkai already, you'll eventually get him there. And once you get him, we won't need this, right? This is just the bait banner because we're most likely getting an LF. Probably actually not next week. We're actually probably getting LF in 2 weeks. Next week, I expect a dry week with maybe an EX Zenkai, because they like to do the Limit Break banner right before the LF banner, right? And we didn't get a Limit Break banner here, so I assume next week is the Limit Break banner with like an EX Zenkai, and it's a dry week. Then the week after that, we have our monthly LF of whoever the hell it is. If this Ultimate Pickup kind of shows you who it is, maybe a powerful opponent unit, but then you see a random Goku here, it's like, oh, what does that mean, right? So I'd assume powerful opponent. LF Cell is who I'm banking on, assuming and guessing, and will stay guessing because I just think he's coming for all the right reasons, and I'm tired of hero units, like legitimate like heroes in the show, getting buffs. So, nonetheless, let's get into Frieza and Kakarot Goku's Zenkai kits and see how good they are, at least on paper, right? Okay, so we do have Frieza's kit and Kakarot Goku's kit here. The only thing we don't have in this is the stats for the units, but, we have the entire kits, right? So we'll read that. We will have their arts cards as well, I believe. If not, they're probably going to be the same thing, if not close to the same thing they already had, so don't mind that. And yeah, credit to Crazy Doomy for these data mines. He gets them out quicker than Legend Space because that's a full website update. This is just the raw, actual stuff. So this top thing, main ability, first unique, second unique, third unique, fourth unique, and then his Zenkai ability there. Same thing we will show off for Kakarot Goku. So, LF Frieza's main ability. Draw the ultimate arts card, such beautiful fireworks next. Restores own key by 50, plus 30% ultimate damage inflicted once 50 time accounts have elapsed from battle start, cannot be cancelled. Applies buff effect, nullify enemy special actions that activate when changing cover, so he nullifies cover change, to self for 10 time accounts, and obviously it's 25 counts to activate his main. Okay, first unique. Applies buff effects, applies the following effects to allies or your buddy from battle start until this character is defeated. 30% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, 50% secure recovery cannot be cancelled. That's universal to any unit in the game, by the way. That's not to any specific unit, that's to everyone in the game that can get that. 30% just for free. Amazing. Applies following effects to self when this character switch standby. If a tag Freeze Force or LOE on this character is a battle member, restores health by 10% and key by 30%. Reduced damage by 35%, cannot be cancelled, cannot be stacked. Okay, so he doesn't heal on his main, but he heals when switched, and that's infinite. That can just keep happening and happening every time he switched. And his green card that lowers sub count by 3 when he pops it and lands it. Okay, Vados vibes for this Frieza already. His second unique applies flying effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 20% damage to 15 timing counts. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 5 to strike and blast darts cost for 15 timing counts. Knocks enemy back to long range if cover change is reported against their strike arts. And can combo into a blue or green card. Applies flying effects to self when one allied tagged Frieza Force or LOE is defeated. Plus 20% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Nullifies attribute downgrades for 30 timer counts and -2 to blast darts. Okay, that's his third unique. That's interesting. 20% isn't crazy, but that's fine. He's not meant to do damage. He's a support unit, right? Frieza Force or LOE. I guess you run him like powerful opponent. You run him with like Green Metal Cooler, DBS Frieza, EX Frieza maybe, but okay. Powerful opponent, I want to make him flow there. If you only need one LOE or Frieza Force battle member, then that's fine. And it seems like that's all you need, right? That's not bad. That's not bad, though. Then his last unique, the falling effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 20% to own blast damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Increases card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts, and cancel enemy buff effects activate twice. Let me explain that real quick. So let's say Super Saiyan 3 Goku pops his main ability, goes neutral. When this guy enters, he cancels that neutrality. Super Saiyan 3 Goku pops neutral, this guy enters, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is no more neutral. FSK pop neutral, this guy enters, FSK is no longer neutral. The buff effect they get from other things, let's say future Gohan's buffs, anything that's cancelable, that doesn't say non-cancelable, it's canceled from this Frieza by existing and coming in. Not covering, just coming in. The combo, you get comboed by Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he pops his main, you swap to this Frieza, he's about to pop the ultimate. That's not type neutral anymore. It's type disadvantage. It's very good. And then his Zenkai ability increases the following character stats. Purple Frieza Force, he is doing 40% to strike attack, okay, double attack, double defense, 40 and 35. And then, what is all of this? Oh, this Kakarot Goku, Mid-Rock Goku, I love it. Alright, main ability, restores own health by 15% and ki by 50, plus 40% of damage inflicted for 30 time counts, -10 to strike and blast darts, cost for 30 time counts, increases own card draw speed on 1 level for 15 time counts, only takes 15 counts to activate, like most main abilities. He heals ki 40%, card draw speed, ki, and 40%. Not terrible. Not a awful main ability. Again, he's a free-to-play unit. Just understand that. First unique, plus 20% damage inflicted every time one of the following conditions are met during battle. Oh, these are tedious. When 30 time counts have elapsed from battle start, activates once. So he gets 20% after 30 counts. When you evade 2 enemy attacks with a vanishing step, he gets 20%. Okay, 40% total. Then when you land 5 strike or blast darts, activates once. So you get 60% from this first unique if you fulfill every condition. Obviously the easiest one would probably be the timer counts, maybe the double vanishes if you're playing better and you have that, it's up to my fist equipment that gives you vanish gauge recovery. That could be easiest, but I mean, he's already had that, right? It's not anything new. Second unique, applies the flying effects to self per Sun Family Super Warrior or Saiyan Saga Z battle member other than this character. Battle member other than this character in the party. Plus 25% to strike damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Plus 25% to key recovery. Sun Family's blast base. Super Warriors isn't a real tag, and they're more blast based with Zenkai 7 Kamikolo. And Saiyan Saga is not a real tag, and LF Piccolo on that tag is blast based. So that's useless. Great they added that support. That was what they tweeted about, so that's great. And then his new uniques. Third one, applies flying effects to allies depending on their tags and episodes when their character is switched to standby. Sun Family gets 10% to critical rate for 15 timer counts. Super Warriors get 35% to blast damage. There you go. 35% to blast damage for 15 timer counts. And then 35% to strike damage for Saiyan Saga. Okay, Sun Family is obviously getting the best. I know it's only 10%, but critical rate, you're heightening your chance to go through disadvantage, do more damage to neutrality, and do more damage to anybody, basically. It's obviously the best one. Super Warriors getting 35% to blast. Obviously that's meant for, Yamcha, Kamikolo, because they're both blast based. And then Saiyan Saga strike attack, I mean, okay. Strike damage rather. Okay, I guess. His last unique, plus 35% to damage inflicted, to blast damage inflicted when battle starts, cannot be cancelled. Isn't he more strike based? I don't know. I thought he was. The flying effects occur every time this character defeats an enemy, plus 50% damage inflicted, and plus 10% of damage inflicted by allies on this character. Okay. That's okay. So his support essentially is useless right here, right? I mean, only key recovery you really care about, because Sun Family's blast base. Okay, he looks pretty mid, like you would expect. He might do good damage, but that's about it. Pretty sure LF Frieza arts card haven't changed. Good, because if they got buffed, they would be busted. Kakarot's blue card deals major impact damage if enemy is inflicted with faint, plus 160% to special move damage inflicted with retirement counts upon activation. Then his green card restores own key by 30. Draw a special move arts card next, activates twice. I think that's always been that. Then minus 10 to special move arts cost, activates twice. I think it's always been that. Then this is probably new. 30% chance for next striker blast arts to inflict enemy with faint on hit. No, that green card didn't change at all. Maybe the blue card went up like 10%, but that's it. Okay, so Kakarot Goku looks mid. He's not going to be run. He's going to be your bench, and he's going to be a unit you can bring into the field. That is meant to be a bench unit for like a Goku family team, or just a Goku team in general, because he just buffs Goku health, right? And his, what was his thing here? Oh, I don't know, his Zenkai Ability buff. Okay, that sucks. Oh well. But the real token here is Frieza, right? Frieza might not hit the hardest. You won't have Frieza at high stars. Maybe you'll have him barely 7, barely 8. I even have him barely 8, about to be 9. And we're not getting a event for his Z power, by the way. I guess that's why the pickup is here, to get him summon on the fucking banner. I guess that's what they want to tell you. So he's not getting a event, but Frieza doesn't look too changed. I would say he's not tame, but just understand he didn't need much. He doesn't care about damage, and he's getting some damage here, and with LF stats, it just kind of works out. I don't know. He'll look better later on because of this 30% ultimate damage, so you don't want to pop that early, obviously. So he's going to be able to tank decently, right? Yeah. Reduce damage C by 35%. Yeah, he's going to be able to tank decently and get health back in. He's going to be one of those you could like swap into a Rising Rush and just eat that shit up. Like, he can eat a rush. He already has decent defenses now before his Zenkai. He will not be bad at all. You don't want him to be your last man standing. You want him to be like your second with another unit that could be like a last man. Let's say on like Namek Saga, you run like Robbery, who's a tank, this Frieza and like Namek Goku. Frieza and Goku would do perfectly well if it's just them two alive and Robbery's already dead, right? Because you could just still pop that constant heal, because you have Freeze Force Battle Member dead, and then you can just keep trying to cycle through blue cards, because obviously this guy's main attribute is holding a blue card. Yeah, Frieza didn't need much. It's hard to tell on paper if he's cracked, but I could easily see the unit himself is a Z-tier unit. Maybe in overall usage, like team-wise, he's S-tier because Powerful Opponent isn't the greatest thing in the world. LOE isn't the greatest, and Frieza Force isn't the greatest, and Namek Saga. I mean, Namek Saga is just Namek Saga, right? You have some Ultras, you have some LFs, but it's like, they're not buffing Namek Saga exclusively for the LFs on that tag, especially Frieza and Namek Goku, right? Let me know what you guys think of LF Frieza and Kakarot Goku. If you guys find out Kakarot Goku's Zenkai buff that he's doing, comment it and I'll pin it so you guys know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in LF Frieza's showcase. Zenkai 7 LF Frieza showcase.